What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to do my Game Award, my review of the Game Awards 2025. And I want to apologize, but this video is a little late. I know I said I would do it yesterday, but I fell asleep yesterday, so I apologize for that. But yeah, so overall, I would give the show like a 7.5 out of 10. There was still a lot of stuff that I was interested in, which we'll talk about. But the pacing was still off. Like, they would go from big game, then small game, small game, small game. Like, they wouldn't put the big games right after each other. It would go big, small, 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 big, small, 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 right? And like the final reveal and stuff, I know that it's free to play, but dude, you should have ended with Tomb Raider, or even with the Star Wars, one of the Star Wars games that we'll, both of them we'll talk about in this video, right? But yeah, so let's get started. So, the show opened with, first of all, Excavation 33 sweeped, which that's one of the best games of the year. So, and that one game of the year. So shout out to them. I think they're in Montreal. Actually no, they're from their studio, and Excavation was their first game, and that's the game with the GOAT Charlie Cox in it. Ben Starr's also in it. Jennifer English is in it. So, and I recommend you all play that game, Excavation 33, if you haven't. But that's a great game. Yeah. So Excavation 33 won basically all the awards, right? Yeah. So then we'll start to talk about game announcements now. So we'll go in. Yeah, we'll go in chronological order, pretty much, right? So, for me, for the first announcement, it opened with Star Wars: Fate of the Old Republic, the thumbnail from this video. For this video, this game is made by the guy that made Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. And it's a spiritual successor to the Knights of the Old Republic franchise, or series of games, which gets me very, very excited. You got the guy who made Knights of the Old Republic, made the original Mass Effect trilogy. He also made Anthem, but we're not going to talk about Anthem. But like, if you look at his pedigree of games, like he made Jade Empire before that. So he made Jade Empire, Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. Then he made Mass Effect trilogy. So this dude's accomplished. His name's Casey Hudson. But here's the thing about this game. This game is like the Blade of the Game Awards for this year, right? This game is not coming out until 2030 at the earliest. Cause bro, this guy just started this game. Well, I don't know if he just started, but like, in all things considered in game development, he just started this game. So we're probably not getting it until 2030. That's the sad thing, but it still looked dope. The cinematic trailer still looked dope. I guess we'll get both Star Wars games out of the way first. So, Fate of the Old Republic, and then a bunch of people that made Burnout Paradise and Need for Speed are making a Star Wars racing game. I don't know the name of that, but it's a Star Wars racing game. So yeah, that's really, really dope as well. Control Resident got announced. I love Remedy games. These guys are the guys that make Max Payne. They make Control, obviously. They make Alan Wake. They made Quantum Break, which I think is an underrated game. And stuff like that. So I'm really hyped for that as well. And it comes out next year too. There was a lot more 2027 than I thought there would be because Control Resident comes out in 2026. Okay, then Tomb Raider. I love these games, especially the new rebooted ones with that are developed by Crystal Dynamics and star Camilla Lunnington from Grey's Anatomy and from other things. So we'll talk about the new one first, and then we'll talk about the remake. So the new one is called Tomb Raider Catalyst, and it apparently merges the two timelines. So if you guys have only played the modern Tomb Raider trilogy, as we'll call it, which is Tomb Raider 1, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Before that, there was a whole other base of Tomb Raider games. So if that trilogy of games that we literally just played of Tomb Raider games was her origin, this is like mixing the two timelines together, merging them together, and stuff like that. Again, we only got a CG trailer, but in this one, like, Lara's more experienced. I believe she's voiced by Hayley Atwell. Don't quote me on that, but that would be dope if she is, because she's voicing voicing Lara Croft in the animated TV show, which is also tied into the video game timeline. So yeah, so I believe that's Hayley Atwell voicing her. Don't quote me on that, Bo. So they replaced the voice actress, but so yeah, Lara, it looks like you're going to Mexico, right, in this game, right? And the rumors about this new Tomb Raider game, new Tomb Raider Catalyst, is it's an open world game set in India, I believe. The trailer didn't look like India to me. It looked like Mexico, but that's just me. But yeah, like, so we only get a cinematic trailer. I'm assuming she's interacting with whoever the main villain of the game is, because like, this is a Tomb Raider. Like, the way I can describe it is, like, the way that it looked to me is if the Tomb Raider trilogy we just played was the origin, and then apparently this game takes place right after Underworld, like Tomb Raider Underworld, which is a game from the early 2000s, right? But yeah, they're gonna merge gameplay systems into it. Like, she's gonna have the dual guns in the new game, I'm assuming, right? And then so I'm very interested to see more of that game, but that doesn't come out until 2027. But since it's the 30-year anniversary of Tomb Raider next year, they are doing a Tomb Raider 1 remake with the same voice actress, which could be Hayley Atwell, I don't know, right? With the same voice actress, and they're remaking, or they say reimagining Tomb Raider 1. So, like, I would assume there's new stuff in here, and this game comes out in 2026. So we're getting back-to-back Tomb Raider games. One in 2026, one in 2027, which is cool. Next thing, they confirmed the release date for Invincible Versus, and you guys know how much I love Invincible on this channel. I love Invincible. So that will probably be a game that I pick up. um, um, I love Invincible, and this game this is the Invincible fighting game, and it's designed by the guys that made Killer Instinct, the Xbox one, the one like, so that's really cool. Very established game developer, and apparently this has its own original story in the Invincible universe, right? And like, it's a free fighter and stuff like that. We are getting a lot of superhero fighting games next year, y'all, because we're also getting Marvel took on Fighting Souls. But yeah, so that was shown. That comes out in April. Don't ask me the date. I think it's like April 24th or something like that, right? So, yeah, that comes out in April. Sorrows. Now, Sorrows, I don't know if I'll get this one, not because it looks bad, but guys, I'm gonna be honest here. I really want to go to Ariana Grande next year. You guys know what I think of Ariana Grande. I think she's one of the best vocalists of all time, and one of my favorite singers of all time. So I really want to go to Ariana Grande next year. So I don't know how many. I know I'm getting Batman for sure because I'm a big Batman nerd and it's my job, right? And I just love Batman games. So because I have a DC podcast, right? So I need to get that game for my job, and I'm very excited for it. So I know I'm getting Batman for sure, but that's pretty much the only one that I know I'm getting for sure, right? Invincible, I will probably get because it's one of my favorite franchises ever, right? But yeah, like, so that game comes out in April. What else? What else do we have to talk about? Two star. And then I guess the last thing I have to talk about is the Lego Batman trailer. So the Lego Batman, they revealed the Lego Batman trailer, a new Lego Batman trailer. This game comes out May 29th. We'll get into my rant about the price of the deluxe edition in a minute. And yes, it's gonna be a rant, so be ready for that. But the trailer itself looked really cool because the trailer recreated the first Arkham Asylum trailer. Boom! So yeah, like, as I've said before, and I don't care if you judge me, don't judge me, because any Batman fan should play this game and should want to play this game, because this Batman game is going to, apparently from what the developers are saying, chronicle his whole timeline, which we've never gotten a Batman media thing like that before. We haven't got a Batman thing where it's chronicled its whole timeline. So like, and again, they're taking elements from all versions of Batman. They're taking elements from the Adam West version of Batman. They're taking elements from the Bale version of Batman, obviously. They're taking elements from the Robert Pattinson version of Batman. Which, stay tuned tomorrow for the DC podcast. I have a very interesting casting choice for who Brad Pitt should play in the Batman 2. So, yeah. But yeah, like, so they're taking elements from the Arkham Batman. They're taking elements from the they're taking elements from all of Batman basically and merging it into one and telling his whole timeline in a game, which gets me very, very excited, and it should get people very, very excited for their Batman fans and stuff like that. So yeah, that comes out May 26th, the original date of GTA 6 before it got delayed. So shout out to WB for taking that slot. So yeah. But now I'm gonna go on a rant, guys. Why the fuck? And keep in mind, I am going to buy this buy this edition, but why the fuck would you charge $40 extra for Suits, bro? Like, Suits and one expansion, which is for one expansion that comes out in September 2026 for this game, is for one reason I am getting this deluxe edition, by the way. Because I don't, like, for me, if I buy a deluxe edition, I would rather get all the DLC at once. So I only buy deluxe editions if it comes with, like, DLC that's playable content, right? Like, I'm not a guy that cares about skins or something like that. I'm a guy that cares about, like, do you give me anything for buying your deluxe edition? Like, for example, when I pre-ordered the James Bond game in September, that comes out in March, but I'm very excited for. The reason why I pre-ordered that is because it said if you pre-ordered it in September, you get, I think it was September, you get the deluxe edition for free, and, like, so that's why I pre-ordered that game in September. But yeah, like, for me, for me, it's... So, let me explain to you what the Batman Deluxe Edition comes with. And keep in mind, I'm mad about it, but I am going to fork up the money to play it. So, it comes with 3-day early access, which is wrong, because that basically means the game could come out on the 26th. 22nd, which means the game could come out on the 22nd. But it comes with early access. It comes 3-day early access. It comes with the Arkham suit. I forget what they call them. They either call them packs or bundles, right? Comes with the Arkham suit bundle, which comes with, like, a Batman Arkham suit. Batman Arkham suits for all the characters, right? Which is cool. And then it comes with a Batman Beyond suit bundle or pack, which comes with a bunch of suits that are Batman Beyond themed for these characters, right? And then the reason why I am buying this deluxe edition, it comes with an expansion in September where you get to play as Joker and Harley Quinn, which brings the playable character amount up to 9 once this expansion comes out. So yeah, guys, I know this sounds, but I'm like, so they're mainly charging you $40 for suits. I'll say that again. They're mainly charging you $40 for suits, right? The expansion is cool, and the expansion is the reason why I'm buying this deluxe edition, but I'm not very happy about it, as you can tell. So, right? I'm still very excited for the game, but, like, bro, it's a kid's game. You think a parent is going to let their kid spend $23 on $113 on this Batman Deluxe Edition? I would let my kids spend that money if that was the game that they wanted, but, like, you're walking away suits and stuff like that you have in the game, you probably already had in the game, and then you know that we'll pay money for it, so and it's a business practice, guys. So, yeah. So, I'm still gonna buy the game, don't get me wrong, I've said it before, Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight is one of my most anticipated games of the year, because we've never gotten a Batman game like this before where it chronicles his whole timeline. But I am mad that I have to spend $40 extra on top of the game being $80. $101 in Canada because I'm Canadian. So on top of that, yeah, those are my thoughts on the Game Awards 2025. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a great day.